Mets hosting the Brewers. The Brewers are plus 167 on the money line. The Mets are minus 197 over under 8.5 runs. Brewers getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 125, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by one, you win. The Mets laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 105, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by two. Hauser pitched twice against the Mets last year, 4 2/3, 4 runs, 4 earned. They lost that game 4-0. That was in New York, and he struck out 3. 4 2/3, no runs, no earned. They won that game 6-0. That was in Milwaukee, and he didn't strike anyone out in that game. The Brewers are 5-4 in his last 9 appearances. He's averaging 4 1/3 innings pitched and 2.8 strikeouts per game in those games. Scherzer pitched once against the Brewers this year, 5 1/3, 5 runs, 5 earned. They lost that game 9-0. He struck out 2. It was in Milwaukee. The Mets are 7-3 as a team in his last 10 starts. They've won his last 2 starts. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 6.2 strikeouts per game in those games. Head-to-head, the home team is 6-4. The Brewers are 6-4. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 7-3. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, 2 in their last 4. The over is 6-3-1, and the over 8.5 runs is 7-3. In the games they've played against each other this year, the Brewers won yesterday 5-2. The Mets won the game before that 7-2. The Brewers won the game before that 2-1. The Brewers won the game before that 7-6. The Brewers won the game before that 9-0. And the Brewers won the game before that 10-0. The Brewers are 3-1 in their last 4 and 6-4 in their last 10. The under is 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. There's been a combined 9 runs, 3 runs, 9 runs, and 7 runs in their last 4 games. 5 runs and a win, 2 runs and a win, 2 runs and a loss, 5 runs and a win. For the Mets, they are 1-3 in their last 4 and 3-7 in their last 10. The under is 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. There's been a combined 13 runs, 3 runs, 9 runs, and 7 runs. 6 runs and a loss, 1 run and a loss, 7 runs and a win, 2 runs and a loss. And for those who are concerned about the wind, it's blowing out towards dead center field at 6.9 miles per hour. So this is a catch-22 for me, this kind of game, because will Hauser be on? Will Scherzer be on? Will the Mets bullpen actually choke away a lead? Because seemingly when I've been picking the Mets with their heavy hitters on the mound, their bullpen has been screwing it up, or they've been screwing it up themselves. I'm going to take the Mets with the money line. I'm going to take the Mets laying the runs, and I'm going to go under in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.